Such a shame.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan. I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Sounds good. Be careful. What? Something you're still confused about?
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes
What do you need? Yes? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry. Your job is to get into the party without being... Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
From what I hear, you're the one who gave Thalmor a black eye.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. I guess that'll have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Ellenwood's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree? I will just...
Welcome to the Thalmor
rest
Embassy. Your invitation, please.
Damnably cold out here.
Thank you, sir. Go
Now
right
then,
in.
Here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Ellenwyn, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please,
Madam
tell me
Ambassador,
more
I
about
am
yourself.
so sorry to
What
interrupt.
brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the...
Of
Conventia
course.
Red?
I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
She's going to open a bottle of her best firebrand wine.
What can I get? What can I get for you, sir?
Wait.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Been
Of
some
course.
time since I've
Let me
had
see
some
if we have
news
another
from
bottle of
elsewhere
that.
in Skyrim. What
I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
trying to figure out how many dragons there are in Skyrim. They seem to think it's at least a dozen, but I'm sure they're exaggerating.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around
More
here?
money and influence, so they can save us from the dragon's threat.
My friend, you are very perceptive. I have a powerful thirst that cannot be slaked. And none of the waiters will bring me a drink. Ellenwyn must have told them to cut me off.
I did see something interesting. Not
Afraid
long
I'll
ago.
cause another scene, I
Several
suppose.
Khajiit camped outside the walls of Whiterun. Seems they've been traveling around the whole of
I need
Skyrim
another
for their
drink.
wares. You've got to admire their courage, doing something like that with dragons on the loose in a war.
Yes, what do you... Here you go, sir. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you?
Very much so, and thank you for asking.
All right, then.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it.
What does a fellow need to do to get... Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me. Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity
Oh, I hope
immediately.
they'll serve the roast
Say
beef
on,
with the
friend.
different sauce that we had at the last party.
Is that all?
Delicious.
My friend,
I'll not
you've
argue
come to
that.
the right person.
Heard any
You could
interesting
say that
gossip
causing a scene is somewhat of a
Those
specialty
movies
of
winter
mine.
we've been trying to figure out how
Stand
the
back
dragons
and
are
behold
Skyrim.
my handiwork.
They seem to think it's at least a dozen, but I'm sure they're exaggerating. They're probably trying to
Attention,
scare us
everyone.
into giving them more
Could I
money and
have your
influence
attention,
so they can
please?
save us
I
from the
have an
dragon's
announcement
threat.
to make. I propose a toast to Ellenwyn, our mistress.
Let's go.
I speak
Before anyone notices us.
Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again,
So far, so good.
I speak
Let's hope nobody saw us slip out.
of course.
We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
More overlords, would we? Someone bring me a drink, quick!
Who comes, Malburn? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw.
Southward in Skyrim.
Come on. If someone me at the party, we're both dead.
I did hear that Ulfric Stormcloak was slain while...
Good luck.
See those rogues?
You're on your own.
Were they with? More of the emissaries are reinforcing. Is someone there?
You wish to defeat me? Impossible! You are but a dog, and I am your master.
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you—
Silence! Come on! Never should have come here.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. I damn well hope so. If it helps you twist them up, I'm glad to help. They're after some old guy named Esbern. Something to do with dragons. I gathered it from listening to them talk when they thought I was out. I've seen a guy in Riften who they seem to think is him. Not much to go on. I don't even know where he lives or his name, but they seem pretty excited about it. That's it. Now, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm dead
traitor.
already.
Victory's yours, I submit!
Slowly. He's got to be here somewhere.
Burn
You're
it!
dead.
Burn them out!
Takes care. Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
What's the hurry?
Come on! That takes care of that.
Take care with those flames.
Need something?
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? You're right, you're right. I was sure it must have been them. If not the Thalmor, who? Or what? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.